give many examples. Like a person dreaming imagines many things in their dream. Now the soul is illusioned by mind. They imagine they're a separate jiva, but when they wake up, they realize that they are one. There's one story Tirtha Maharaj told in Kartik. Many people also believe that Shiva, Ham Shiv, what they said? Shivaham, Shivaham. There was one sannyasi, one devotee, he came into Varanasi. Then one brahmana took him on to visit all the holy places in Varanasi. In Varanasi, so many Shiva lingams, deities of Lord Shiva. And finally they went to the main deity of Lord Shiva, that is Vishwanath. Then the brahmana asked the devotee, you saw many, many darshans, what did you see? The devotee said, I have one question. Vishwanath, Mahadev, they worship him very nicely. So many archons, so much puja, so much flower garlands, so much water, so much devotion. But there were many other temples I saw, Shiva lingams, dog would pass water on them, and they're covered in dust and dirt. And that Brahmana said, yes, because those who chant Shivoham, Shivoham, they became those lingams where the dog passes water on them. And that Brahmana revealed his form as Mahadev himself. Therefore Devi, she wears a garland of skulls and a skirt made of arms. Kali. Because those who chant Shivoham, Shivoham, she becomes what? You want to become my husband? Cuts off their head and makes garland. And those hands she uses. So all those Mayavadis, they become like that. Kali cuts off their hands. Nityananda showed no. Only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has the right to carry Ekadanda because he is Bhagavan. If Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says Aham Brahmasmi, is there any fault? Because he is Brahma. The jiva has no right for that. He broke the danda in 3 places. It means to accept the eternality, the difference between the soul, God, and devotion. Who accepts these 3 things as eternal. Understand? If you become one with God, you cannot serve Him. If the soul is not eternal, then God is not eternal, and service to God is not eternal. So we don't accept that philosophy. 3 things are eternal. Individual soul is eternal, Bhagavan is eternal, and our service to the Lord, that is eternal. So these 3 things, for that reason, Nityananda broke in 3 places. Then Mahaprabhu became very angry. You guys are only disturbing me. Therefore, I will go first and you will come behind. Or you will go first and I will go behind, but I'm not going with you. The Lord said, okay, you go first and we will come behind. And Mahaprabhu, very quickly, he began running towards Jagannath. When we enter Jagannath Puri, there's a bridge called Ataranala. 18 arches. Have you seen it? And Mahaprabhu did Dandavats. Crossing that bridge by Damodara, it took him many hours. Because he would look up and see the chakra of Lord Jagannath, and he would do Dandavats. Then he would stand, many hours it took him to cross that bridge by doing Dandavat Pranam. Imprint of his feet is there also. And then when he entered the temple of Jagannath and he became mad, this is my Lord Krsna. He ran to embrace the deity of Jagannath. But before he reached the deity of Jagannath, he fell unconscious. So there are many guards that protect the deity of Jagannath from crazy persons. They thought this also be one crazy man, this boy, young man, very handsome. They went to beat him. At that time, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was there. No, he said, stop. This is not any crazy person. Because Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was not foolish. Very, very learned scholar. Some say incarnation of Brihaspati himself. The Guru of the demigods, his name is Brihaspati. He incarnated in the form of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And he'd read the Shastra. Then he'd read about the Asasattvic bhavas. When you chant the name of Krishna purely, your voice will choke up, tears will come from your eyes. Your body will horripilate. You will become stunned. You will change color. Voice will become choked. Hairs will stand in it. Didn't I say that? One more. And pralaya, become unconscious. Say Hare Krishna. Chant Hare Krishna. Did your hair stand on end? Did your voice choke? Did tears come from your eyes?
Not yet.
That means we are not chanting with pure devotion. If you chant with pure devotion, immediately all these things will come in your body. In the stage of bhav, you may get one ecstatic symptom, maybe two, maximum three. Therefore, for that reason, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Nayanam Gadan Asru Dalaya, Vadanam Rudhaya Gira. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only mentioned three ecstatic symptoms. In the stage of bhav, you can only get three, and to a little degree. Maybe one, maybe two, maybe three. And these ecstatic symptoms are in 5 degrees. Smoky, like when you light a fire. In the beginning is only some smoke, and some small fire, big fire. So the ecstatic symptoms are in 5 degrees. So in the stage of bhav, an ordinary soul may get one ecstatic symptom to a smoky degree, very slight manifestation. Even the body cannot hold that. Then he goes, cannot achieve prema this way. But Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he became astonished. I have read about these 8 ecstatic emotions. But now I am seeing all 8 in one time. All ecstatic symptoms. In one person, at one time, Sudipta Avastha, in a fully blazing condition. And he realized this is impossible for any jiva. But who is that he could not understand? He thought this is one Mahapurush, one liberates. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was not foolish. He could see it. Then he stopped, don't beat him, take him to my house. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very long, many guards picked him up and they passed him. Kavi Kanapur said, like an ant. You know an ant? Takes a piece of sugar. Many soldiers, they took Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on his head and took to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And Mahaprabhu was unconscious there for 8-10 hours. Not moving. So the devotees also followed Nityananda, Jagannath Pandit, Gadadhar Pandit. And the guards thought, oh no, more Bengalis. More Bengalis, oh no. And the guard said, listen, there was another Bengali, don't be crazy like him, please. He ran and became unconscious, and Sarvabhauma came, all this, so much disturbance. Please don't do like that. We see you must be related to that other sannyasi, the other Bengal. And Nityananda said, don't worry. We are not crazy like that one. We are very calm and peaceful fellows, don't worry. God said, okay. And Nityananda entered, and when he saw the deities, he became mad. He also ran to embrace the deities. The guards tried to stop him, but they could not stop him. Nityananda a little bit like this, and they fell. So many meters they went backwards. Who is that's Balaram, incarnation. Have you seen Balaram? You know the white one? Sorry, the white one. That's Krishna's first expansion, the first incarnation. Balaram. Balaram means strong, he's very powerful. So the guards, when they saw Nityananda's strength, they became afraid. Oh my God. We can control even mad elephants. But this Nityananda, just like this, just by touching his cloth, we fell unconscious. They became afraid. And Nityananda jumped and embraced Balaram, deity, and took the garland off Balaram and put it on himself. And the guards became full of fear. Anyone who will do that must die, be destroyed. But he is not destroyed. And that all the guards began respecting Nityananda. And somebody could imagine so much commotion, everyone was there. And they asked, one very effulgent golden complexion Sannyasi came. Where is he? Oh, he's there in the house of Sarvabhauma. Nityananda and the devotees also went there to where Mahaprabhu was unconscious. And they began chanting in his ear, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And after a long time, Mahaprabhu stood up, Hare and roared and jumped and began dancing. But when he saw Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, then Mahaprabhu became calm. And Sarvabhauma said, oh, when you go to the temple of Jagannath, don't go alone. Again, otherwise again you will fall unconscious. This time someone may beat you. So Mahaprabhu said, okay, I promise I will not go inside the temple. But the Garud Stamba, you know Garuda? That's the Lord's carrier. He's on one big pillar because he's always having darshan of the Lord. The Lord said, I will not go inside the temple of Jagannath, but the Garud Stamba, I will stay there. I will not go inside more. Otherwise I will cause disturbance to the servants of Jagannath. So Mahaprabhu would keep his hand on the Garud Stamba, and so much he would feel separation. His hand melted into the stone. Apparently, have you seen it? Handprint, fingerprint of Mahaprabhu was there in the stone. And there was one gutter there, and Mahaprabhu's tears would fill that gutter in front of the Garud Stamba. So one day Mahaprabhu was there with his hand resting on the Garud Stamba, and everyone was looking at Jagannath, and there was one old lady. She could not see because very old, and everyone was tall. But she was so much eager, I want to see Jagannath. She climbed on the shoulders of Mahaprabhu and was looking. And Mahaprabhu was also absorbed in the darshan of Jagannath. He could not understand. But the servants, when they saw this old woman is there, she also could not understand that I had climbed on top of one sannyasi. She was also so much eager to see Jagannath. Then Govinda and the other servants, they pulled her down. You crazy old woman! Even the temple, you're not meant to wear shoes in the temple. What to speak of walking on the Lord? This is a big offense. You have done wrong thing. And the old lady, she also ashamed. Oh, she could not understand. She was so much eager to see Krishna. She climbed on the shoulder of the Lord. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chastised Govinda. Oh, Adibasi. Adibasi means uncivilized, tribal, aboriginal. Adibasi. Adibasi means who has also been with me for a long time. Sabatyagi Krishna. Oga Brinde Maharani Krishna Bhakti Pradayini. Tumara Padapatari Deva Rishi Kutari. Sabatipa Loya Tara Hoya Adibasi. Adivasi means you are Adivasi, with the Lord for a long time. That doesn't mean that Tulsi Devi is uncivilized. Adivasi. She's been with Krishna since the beginning, therefore she is Adivasi. Therefore Mahaprabhu chastised her. You are Adivasi, uncivilized man. You have stopped her from seeing darshan of Jagannath. I wish I had her same enthusiasm. Her life is fortunate. So many pastimes. So Mahaprabhu would not go so close to Jagannath. From a distance, from the Garud Stamba, he would have darshan of them from there. And very extraordinary thing, when Mahaprabhu would look at the deities of Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra and Sudarshan Chakra, he would not see Baladev or Subhadra. Because Mahaprabhu in the mood of Radharani, what would he see? He would only see Shyam Sundar with fruit. He would not see the deities of Baladev or Subhadra because those deities are in Dwarka, nowhere else. Absorbed in the mood of Radharani, he would only have darshan. Jagannath in the form of Shyam Sundar playing flute. His darshan was very special darshan. Because the mood of Radharani is there. Krishna always manifests before the devotee according to the mood of the devotee. Krishna becomes very happy when he sees one point of devotion. Like Tulsi Das, he wrote the Ramayana, this Ramcharitamanas. Many people say Ramcharitamanas is not bona fide. They quote Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj never said he's bogus. He has some touch of Maya. But then if you look at the Srimad Bhagavatam also it appears some touch of Mayavad maybe there, for the Mayavad. I don't know, works my day. Tulsidas is pure devotee. And he wrote this, because who can understand Sanskrit? If he wrote in very easy to understand Bhojpuri, Hindi mixed, 4 or 5 languages he mixed together, that is Ramcharitamanas. Means Bhojpuri people can understand, Hindis can understand, anyone can understand. They did not accept that. So the Brahmanas, I thought, Ramayana is meant to be in Sanskrit, why are you doing this bogus thing in Hindi? They were night time they came to attack him, to take away the manuscript. They saw 2 guards there with bows and arrows and swords. Who was that? The Brahmanas became afraid, they ran away. Who was that? Ram and Lakshmana. And finally they took that manuscript to Lord Vishwanath Mahadev in Varanasi. They kept many books together, they locked the temple door. Morning they came out and Mahadev himself had put Ramcharitamanas on top of all the books. Okay, Georgie, don't worry. So when Tulsidas came to Vrindavan, I will not give pranam to Gopinath. Govinda did, no. If Govinda gives up the flute and takes a bow and arrow, then I give pranam.